Honorable sisters, brothers, and friends, this is an addendum to my previous video. I sometimes, especially if I'm doing a project and a presentation in the discipline of advanced concepts and theoretical mathematical physics, I continue until I go from, say, 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night to 9 o'clock in the morning. Really tough, arduous, and argumentative because I'm forced to put it in an adversarial, especially an expose type video. And many times, in fact, it seems almost I'm going to do it maybe Saturday night into Sunday, because where I am, it's already Sunday evening in other parts of the world. So if I wait until really Sunday afternoon, it's already Monday in other parts of the world. And if it takes me longer and I go into Sunday, almost into Monday, they say, what's he talking about? It's practically Tuesday he's talking about Sunday. So I presented what I prepared for tonight, Saturday night into Sunday, and then I went with it. And now I'm not going to erase it, because I like to do things spontaneous and unrehearsed as who and what I really am, and not to sort of like just a prepared speech. So I keep that then, because it is Sunday, Deals Day in parts of the world. Absolutely. Now, what I have to do now is my daily exercise. And I thoughtfully, on Sundays, do not go to the same area, because there might be somebody there that says, gee, he's there every day, and they might not like it. So I say, well, at least one day a week, if somebody doesn't like to see me hitting golf balls, I won't. I'll exercise somewhere else. And the only place I can go is at a college where there's practically nobody there on a Sunday, especially Sunday morning, and they don't charge you to park there, because I can't afford to pay for the parking. Now, that puts me now where I have to figure out how to exercise in this only area I have left that is private property, part of where I used to be the unofficial official security guard for that subdivision, where they trespass and purposely dirty the area, so that if you want a clean area, I have to pick it up. Well, I'm not going to pick up their gosh damn dirty, criminally insane faggot nonsense. Of course not. So I've got to figure a way to keep them from trespassing. And I don't know if I do that, they might say, well, I know you're the unofficial official security guard, we used to be, and the main thing I do is to watch that youngsters don't drink and get inebriated and then smoke pot and throw the pot cigarette butt and cause a brush fire, which would burn it might go all the way from here all the way to the ocean. You read about these forest fires that start from a little brush fire and going to get to, the wind gets them all the way to the ocean. Yeah. I one time was doing survey work with a faggot agent. Big faggot agent was in charge. And these kids were at a McDonald's, if I recall, and there was a little fence, a little 2-foot fence or something. They jumped it, and they built a little fire just for the heck of it. And I looked, and we were having lunch, and the lunch was over. And, well, we got to go. And I said, well, we see if they stomped it out. He said, we didn't start it. It's none of our business. Well, the kids fooling around and caught onto other bushes, and now they're having difficulty time. I said, well, he says, hey, he says, do what I say. This criminally insane faggot agent is in charge. It went down the hill, and that night, on the big national and, of course, local news, they showed this fire that started in this area of Thousand Oaks that went from there to Wink, carried it all the way to the ocean, millions of dollars, burnt homes, and I don't know if even some people were burned to death or injured. It took them all kinds of equipment. Now, I gotta say, well, if I'm there and I'm officially in charge, I gotta keep these criminally insane, dirty faggots from committing crimes. And you can't go to court because they have the court where they will tell the judge what to do. I mean, I'm not poor because I want to be poor. Really. Bless her soul, my sister Rita, who grew over difficult circumstances, became a college professor, and accumulated some property and some wealth. And that's what I essentially can get by on. If it wasn't for her, I would be really financially embarrassed. I mean, I could barely have enough to live on. And they would laugh and say, that's what we want. We want you to be a gutter fighter. So, I'm going to keep that video and have this video as an amendment and say, the amazing thing is, they, hypocrites, will say, look, God bless America. We're religious. That's so that they can cover up for their criminally insane, dirty, criminally stinking faggot operations. Do you understand what the real facts are of why other countries, especially if they get a little power and so forth and know the truth, say, hey, we have to defend ourselves against those criminally insane, overstick faggots. Thank you.